Hey, beautiful friends. Here is an energy update for you all for the week of June 3rd, Friday, June 3rd to Thursday, June 9th. Okay, so the first card that I pulled for the energy of this week is the Magician. Badass. The second card that I pulled is the Queen of Wands. And the third card that I pulled was the Queen of Cups. So this is going to be another highly masterful and magical week. And then I also had a volunteer card jump out while I was shuffling, and that card is the Emperor. So the Magician. The Magician is a major arcana card, meaning that this is like a really high level mastery of energy. This is like this shit is not fucking around. Like, this is serious mastery energy over the elements of reality as we have them and experience them here. The Magician knows how to wield all of the different elements, like the literal, the elements of the other suits, the sword, the wand, the cups, the pentacles, but also earth, air, fire, water, ether, metal, whatever elements you want to bring into it. He knows how to wield them together to create powerfully and outwardly into the world. I feel like, my own personal experiences recently, this is being activated in us at a level that previously just felt like the stuff of movies and the stuff of imagination. Like, we are being given access to our mastery to outwardly create in the world from a space of highly refined sovereignty. So, meaning that what I'm tapping into is that there is this level of consciousness that many of us are at. Those who are listening to this energy report, it's like, we are not cattle. We are not livestock. And by the way, I absolutely love cows. I love them so much, especially right now in this season of my life. I love cows. But we are not livestock. We are not chattel to be herded and to be controlled. That is not happening anymore. We are wielders of magic. We are wielders of power. And I use this very intentionally, and I do not mean wielders of dark magic. I mean that we are creators of new timelines. We are creators of new realities. We are manifestors. And we are now reclaiming that. It's been a lot of talk. We've been talking about reclaiming it for the last couple years. We are moving into a phase now of actively reclaiming it and having our power brought into our own conscious awareness at whole new levels. The next card, the Queen of Wands, she's not a major arcana card. She's a court card, but she is still a level of mastery specifically over the suit of the wands, which is fire, passion, creativity, outward manifestation. It's like socialization, co-creation, personal creation, passion projects. It's like an outward focused creative direction, and she is the mastery of the feminine principle. So it's a really interesting energy because fire is a masculine principle. It has it's very outwardly directed energy. The wands is an outwardly directed energy, but the queen is receptive because she is in her feminine principle. So this is a very balanced week, a very energetically balanced reading. And it probably has a lot to do with that, Mars being in his ideal placement of Aries and Venus being in her ideal placement of Taurus. But anyway, the message that I get through when I tap into the Queen of Wands is this also this next level ownership of ourselves though. And and our magic. So it's like the magician is talking about being activated in that level of magic, in that level of manifestational influence in the world. But the Queen of Wands is talking about the ownership of it in a way that's very leaned back and like, yeah, I'm a fucking magic bitch. What's up? She's just very comfortable in her own power, comfortable in her own skin. She's very comfortable being seen, which is a beautiful follow-on from last week's energy as well. With the King of Wands, now the Queen of Wands is showing up. She's like, yeah, I can be seen, but I also don't need to perform. I just am. I am for my own sake. I am beautiful in my own way for my own sake. I am sensual in my own way for my own sake. I am magic AF, and it's for me. And you can see me. I'm not going to hide it. But it's not for you. It's not for anyone else. So it's like this interesting juxtaposition of outward facing, outward manifesting energy, but from a very leaned back, like I'm basically like the shit and I know it and it's fine. It's not a big deal. Don't make a big deal out of it. It's cool. The Queen of Cups, on the other hand, she is a feminine energy. She is ultra feminine. She is the mastery over the feminine expression of the Suit of Cups, which is watery, emotional, psychic, wordless realms of like artistic grace. It's everything right-brained, very, very feminine. And what she is bringing in is this wordless level of empathic connection. It's like empathic telepathy. This ability to just feel other people and intuit what they are experiencing, where their beliefs are and how that makes them feel, what their perceptions are, not based on assumption, but based on an actual ability to connect. What it feels like to me as I tune into this card is that the veils that separate us, the illusions of separation, are so thin and getting thinner all the time. And we feel very affected by each other. But in this position of mastery as a queen, it's like she can handle it though. She's affected by the things that are going on in the world, the things that are going on in her personal world, her relationships, but she can handle it. She can handle the depth of emotion. She can ride those emotional waves, and she knows though that she's bringing profound psychic healing as she does so. She is alchemizing and healing the world just through her being, just through her beautiful being. And the Emperor is a major arcana card. It's like the Emperor is the mastery over the embodied living masculine principle. And it's like, it's an energy of, it's a card that I realize triggers a lot of people. If you're a tarot person, if you're not, don't worry about it. Don't go looking for any triggers that aren't there. But it kind of like in the past has represented the patriarchy. But to me, this whole, like the balance between these cards, it's two masculine energies and two feminine energies in mastery. And the feeling of it to me, when I looked at all of them together, I was like, the narrative is over. The narrative of the division between the feminine and the masculine is over. At a certain level that I'm speaking to, it is over. Now, of course, we're going to see it continue to play out in the human realm of bullshit. But that's really not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the level that you're all at as you listen to me. The level that we are at now within our awakening, where we can see the narratives, we can see the illusions. And feminine and masculine are complements to each other. They are supports to each other. They are the first polarity that is created. And polarity doesn't have to be an ugly word. It's just like the feminine principle and the masculine principle, the receptive principle and the active principle. And this energy is in balance. It has been liberated from the constructs of being pitted against each other. The patriarchy is over, okay? Even if we see echoes, if we see remnants of it playing itself out, just know and anchor into the fact that the patriarchy and the imbalance is over. And like, we do not have to hate on men or hate on women. We don't have to hate on the masculine or the feminine. You know, it's not about the body parts that we have, nor is it about the sexual identity. We all carry feminine and masculine elements, principles, energies, and they are in balance right now. Let's let it be so. Let's let it be so. The Emperor energy is all about our divine masculine active principle of taking up space in the world and being like, I am here, I am powerful. Own it. That's the energy that's coming through to me as I look at these 4 cards together, is like, well, first of all, we're fucking magic as fuck. And we can like actually create reality. We are magnificent manifestors, and we are no longer making our manifestational abilities available to controlling factions. We have liberated ourselves. We are sovereign beings, and we are creating what we desire to create, as we are made in the image of God in that sense. And then it's followed up by like, and I don't have to make a big deal out of it. Like the Queen of Wands, her ego is in check, basically. She's like, yeah, I'm magic and I'm hot. I'm gorgeous. I'm delicious. I am a tasty snack, as my beautiful soul sister Laz would say. And also, it's not a big deal. Like, it really isn't a big deal. Please don't make a big deal out of it, because it's not a big deal. I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing this for anyone else. I am not performing. I just am. I just am. And then the Queen of Cups brings us into this beautiful feminine element of like, and I am in deep, profound connection with the rest of creation in a way that goes beyond words, in a way that emanates from the heart portal. I am connected with the animals. I am connected with the plants. I am connected with my fellow human beings. I am connected with my interdimensional beings. I am in connection, and I am in this boundless space of ecstatic unity with all creation. And from that space, I am healing everyone and everything. And the Emperor is like, yep, and I'm taking up space. I'm not hiding this anymore. I am not diminishing myself in the face of internal narratives of unworthiness or dismissal or ridicule or other forms of minimization. I'm not dimming my light for my internal narratives that I've been programmed with, nor am I dimming my light for external narratives that have required me to be small so that they could feel safe. It's not happening anymore. I am here. So, my beautiful friends, Be in your activation. Be in it. Believe in it. Give it your belief energy. You are so powerful. We are so powerful. And we are in this beautiful time on our collective timeline, in this holographic dream projection, where we are truly awakening to and calibrating to that power. Let's harness it and use it to its fullest capacity. I dir jitoi jilitua a kafana arwinte a fi alawa se ariate ir pi ir tea sa a ti alawa inna ate arwata a ifanoa ik atirio sina I bij tir a si anoa alaria ate ira I te a sino a te irio fa. Tinaroa a te ar firio te a ik atoe iria. Te ario toia fiata. Thank you so much for listening, my beautiful friends. May that light language transmission attune you to the levels of power that are ready to come through you and activate you to the memories that are your birthright and that you are meant to anchor in now. Believe what comes through. Be in your power. The power is being funneled to you. It is your responsibility to allow it to flow. I love you so much, and I will catch you for the next episode.